What's up, Scorpio? All right, so we're gonna be jumping straight into you guys reading. Now, I'm excited to do you guys reading because there was this energy, kind of like you need to stick your chest out and chuck your chin up because the one word that came up to describe the energy space was punk. Okay, but I'm not saying it like you a punk. I'm hearing it like sometimes you just gotta show people that you ain't no punk. Okay, some of you guys, a lot of you all are like empaths, intuitives. You know, you can feel vibes and energy, and so sometimes people may mistake that and may look at you as, oh, maybe I can take a little advantage of that, or maybe I can manipulate some kind of way. But sometimes you just gotta show people you ain't no punk. So either this is something that has already transpired, it has already taken place, or this is something that's coming up where you're going to be asked to show people you ain't no punk. I'm sorry, show them what you're made of. All right, so a lot of you guys may be put into that position where you might have to stand up for yourself. It may be something really small, but it may be something really big as well. You know what I mean? And I feel like a triumphant victory. After maybe someone thought you were a punk, mistakes you for a punk, it's just like, yeah, you're gonna learn today. Okay, you may walk around, you may smile, you may be nice to people, you know, but please don't get it twisted. Okay, you ain't nobody's punk. You did. So we're gonna jump into this reading and see what's up, see why this is the energy space that I'm getting for you guys right now. We're gonna kick it off with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle card. You get sanctuary, a place to retreat, a place, some of you guys may be thinking about moving. Okay, this time in, I guess, the collective energy, spirit ain't playing no games. I just heard uprooted. Some of you guys will be moving location wise or job wise, business wise. Maybe your business will move locations or something, but wherever you're going, it's going to be a sanctuary. Also, some of you guys are getting like a spiritual sanctuary. I'm hearing it like a safe place that you'll be able to go to talk to the angels, to talk to God, to share your feelings, to share emotions. Also, there's a lot of supernatural activity going on. Things falling, doors opening and closing by themselves, things that you swear were right here, but when you reach your hand to get it, it's gone. Then all of a sudden you walk into the other room and it's right there and you don't remember putting it in the other room. All of that kind of stuff is going on. But what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, you're not going to really be able to go talk to people about it. Only person literally you're going to be able to talk to is your spirit guide, God, the angels, the universe. Okay? So if anybody's going through that right now, just understand there's a lot of people going through that in the collective energy. A lot of people have reached a specific peak in their ascension process where supernatural doors are opening for you here on earth, but also that third eye. I forget what sign I was telling, but they third eye is getting so big they need one big old sunglass to go right over that third eye, you know? So a lot of you guys are no different, especially water signs right now. Really, really feeling it. Okay, let's see what else we get. Blame. Wow. So if there is anyone like looking at you, blaming you for their circumstances or not taking responsibility from their own life, this is what you need to either get away from or stand up to. Because remember, I'm telling you, like, you ain't nobody's punk. So if somebody wants to blame you, it's about time you told them, no, this is not my fault. Okay? If I'm successful, it's because I've worked. You're unsuccessful because you were dependent on someone else to work for you, to do it for you. Okay? Some people, it's amazing how they'll lay around and won't do the actual work, whether it is the spirit work to ascend, the physical work to make the money, the physical work that it takes to follow the dream. People won't do that, but then blame you when they are unsuccessful. So this is going to be one of them energies right now where you going to have to stand up. Okay? I just heard you can cry in the car. Sanctuary. You may get in a situation where you don't necessarily want to be that tough or that strong. But you may have to, because I'm just hearing it like it stops here. Okay, seeing that rocket ship, you're going up, going up, but the further that rocket ship it ascends, the more stuff is going to fall off of it. Okay, and whoever this is that blames you, you're gonna have to tell them, or stand up. I don't know what you're gonna tell them, but I just know you need to let them know it's not your fault. Okay, let's see what else we get. I'm hearing that song, "It Ain't My Fault." Not the old school, the new one with Boosie. Okay, let's see. Indecision. I got the same card for Cancer. I'm telling you, the water signs are kind of mirroring each other right now. Okay, if you've been feeling like I was telling you, that supernatural activity is happening, right? You got these mishaps and these things happening. You may have been going back and forth between different things in your mind. Okay, like I was telling Cancer, I believe it's a Bible scripture, I don't know. They say God is not the author of confusion, right? So if you're undecided, or if you had an idea and you was running with it and all of a sudden like fear jumped in or something else jumped in to distract you, that's not God. They say that the worst thing the devil can do is give you a different or another idea, right? Because this is the one that you were supposed to go run with, but this one is just as appealing and just as pretty and sparkly and shiny. But anyway, this supernatural activity, and as I was getting for the other signs, we're going to call it energetic interference. So if you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like Two of Swords energy, stagnant, I don't know which way to move, I don't know which decision to make, step up out of that energy space, because that's not your spirit team, okay? People are literally on the verge of the biggest breakthroughs of their lives. But right before that happens, that's when the devil or the negative energy or the dark side tries to hold you back the most. This says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. All right, let's see what else we get. Change. Yes. So there's about to be a huge change, a huge shift. And the further up you go, like I told you, different things are going to be dropping off. Okay, but this says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Didn't I say something about somebody's moving? Y'all will be moving. And it doesn't have to be tomorrow. It can be within the next few months. Or some of you all who never had a thought of moving, you've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling like, I don't know, like I'm really just not feeling where I am. I would move, but I don't know which city I want to move to or which location around here I would want to stay at. That's because somewhere you're being probably asked to take a look at a different state. Okay, some of y'all are planting really good seeds, but it's really bad soil. So if you take them same seeds and go plant them somewhere else, you're going to see the biggest harvest of your life. Okay, some of y'all got too many people around, blame game, energetic interference, all of that kind of stuff. Like I was getting for Cancer, someone will straight cuss you out and you're not even there. Right? But they're yelling and screaming at you because they want to get it out. They want to get it out. Meanwhile, those words are traveling. And because you are a water sign, you're more sensitive and receptive to it. And if you're not careful, you can absorb someone else's negative feelings about you. Now you doubting, you feel bad, and that's not even your energy. All right, so let's get a little bit more into that. We're going to do a spread to see what other insights we can get about this energy, but that's okay. They're going to learn today. You ain't nobody's punk. Let's see what we got. The Princess of Pentacles. Okay, now a lot of you guys, this is falling on the indecision. This is that idea. This is that this next level thing that's going to change the world, right? You got this idea. You know that it's lucrative. Maybe it's just the beginning stages. Maybe it's just the thoughts. Okay, but should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I go for it? Should I just hold back? This is the beginning of greatness. Wow, I like that because it just, that greatness part just slipped on in there. This is the beginning of greatness. Okay, so this, and I'm hearing, don't despise small beginnings. So a lot of you guys who are just starting out with something, it's going to grow over time. Also, I'm seeing, or I'm hearing an incubator. So I guess that's something that you have like privately. Look it up. I'll just go by what I hear. Incubator. That means it's protected, right? That means it's inside of like a box or something. Yeah. And it's protected from outside forces. So this is what some of you guys need to know. Your dreams are in an incubator. And the only reason why like people can't touch it or really ever get to it is because it's safe, it's protected. Maybe it's in the sanctuary. Let's see what it's crossed by. The Ten of Pentacles. Come on, Scorpio. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, I told you, this is just the beginning, but it's going to unfold over time. It's lucrative. Now, I know we just did the money reading, but it seems as though it's following. That money train, that money trail is following, okay? So whatever idea this is that you've been going back and forth about, whatever the gift or the skill or the talent, you know how we do it over here, that life purpose, whatever it is that you've been indecisive about, you're going to get that green light to move forward. Also, you know how I was just saying, sometimes you just got to show people you ain't no punk. You want to know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody saying, man, fine, just give me the microphone. Like, you scared, you terrified. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. Just give me the microphone. And then you go up on the stage and you rock it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you didn't know if you was going to do it. You was going back and forth. And then finally, it's just like, man, just give me the mic. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to have a lot of people like, because a lot of times, like when we hear just show them you ain't no punk, it's probably like standing up to people and cursing people out and da-da-da. This is not how this is going. This is more so, grab that microphone. Grab the bull by the horns then. Go ahead and step into that audition. You know, it could be like that. Go and show them you ain't no punk. Everybody else around you will be so scared to get up there on that stage and do that. Everyone else around you will be so afraid to pursue that dream or to write that or to say that. But you ain't nobody's punk. And don't nothing scare you. So you step up to the plate and boom! Ten of Pentacles. Now, let me explain what Ten of Pentacles is, just in case we didn't realize. Money. Solid foundation. We're talking about the future. Things being solid. Okay, you want me to say it for your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-grandchildren. All right, but you setting up shop. Let's see what's in the deep root of it. Whoa, two things. The first thing is the High Priestess. What I tell you, energetic interference. So this is rerouting me back to the whole, you have to show them that you ain't no punk, because now we're talking about the spiritual side. Whereas you may have had someone looking at you like, forget Scorpio. Scorpio is not going to do it, okay? There's like this doubter energy, okay? I'm hearing skeptics. Some of y'all got some skeptics, okay? And this dream chasing game is not about, oh, I got to prove it to my haters. I got to prove it to everybody else. No, it's about you stepping up, doing what you were going to do anyway, and everybody else just being shocked and surprised because they didn't expect it, okay? Especially when they thought they defeated you. Boy, there's so much power in like the comeback, especially when the enemy thinks they have defeated you, okay? And some of you guys are about to have the greatest comeback season of your life. Let me see what else is here. This jumped out too. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. But didn't I tell you something about the energetic interference? Okay, so this is you, this is your dream, but then here's that interference, right? That third party energy. Some of you all need to watch out too for that manifestation where you have people around who are interjecting. Okay, so let's say, for example, you just talking, having a conversation, somebody randomly runs up, hey, I need to talk to you. Like, pay attention. That's Spirit's way of trying to show you what's happening in the spirit realm. You just talking and somebody comes and interrupts you, okay? Or you're standing in line and somebody needs to cut across you. Or you're driving in traffic and things are smooth and then all of a sudden this car comes in. Those are physical signs to show you what's really going on and what's really happening. I was telling a few other signs that they are literally in spiritual warfare, but they're kicking butt. And a lot of you all, you may be dueling in the best of both worlds. You may be a spiritual warrior knocking demons out, and then it physically manifests and you see yourself becoming more and more successful, okay? Ooh. This air is ringing really hard. That was really strong. I wonder what that was. What's going on in the recent past? The Knight of Wands, news, information. Okay, here they go. They're falling right on top of the blame. So this is the person who blames you for their misfortune. Blames you because you didn't take them along with you, okay? This may also be someone screaming, because usually all, you know, I get the good information that be coming in on this side. Sometimes when they come in on this side, it's like a screaming and a yelling. Remember I was telling you something about somebody maybe cursing at you or cursing you, and you're not even in the room, like they're mad at you, like, man, F Scorpio. Scorpio ain't nothing. Scorpio never gonna be nothing. I can't stand Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? And the words, they travel. You feel what I'm saying? Their energy. Energy travels. Okay? And some of you all may be feeling this energetically, even if you're not talking to someone. And this is important because a lot of you guys need to know, especially with this indecision, a lot of this indecision energy can come because of that energy getting closer to you, okay? It's like it's affecting you somehow, okay? You ever played the radio and you just listening to the song just fine, but then all of a sudden you hear there's this interference and you hear another radio station bleeding through. So it's like your song playing and talk radio 99 today on the news, and it's like it's kind of battling, going back and forth, and then maybe eventually your song takes over and it regains its frequency. That's how I'm seeing this. It's like some of you guys just be smoothing along with your own good, high vibrational, positive thoughts. Then all of a sudden, I ain't gonna be that. And it's like, no, I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine. Now you depressed and you sad and you anxious and you waiting and you terrible. Like, no, I'm doing good, I'm doing fine. You see what I mean? It's a duel, it's a battle. It's the energetic interference. I hope that makes sense. So some of y'all have to keep your frequency in tune or attuned. Keep your antennas up. How about that? Keep your antennas up so you can stay in tune with the correct frequency, so you can always hear what you're trying to hear. Okay. But anyway, this is the person. I want to talk about him. Why is this Knight of Wands, not a king? What is the Knight of Wands doing? Why are they blaming? What's going on? What did you take? What did you do? Doubt. So you created doubt in this person's mind. Or now they are like doubtful because of you. The blame game. Someone didn't believe too. Faith has a lot to do with it at this time. A lot of you guys, I'm gonna say it how I heard it. Your faith has carried you. You may not have had the money for certain stuff sometimes. You may not have had the skills. You may not have had the talent. You may not have even been what certain people or criteria was looking for. But some way, somehow, your faith carried you. Sometimes your faith can be a thing of envy, okay? But anyway, you created reasonable doubt in your skeptic's mind. And now, because of that, whatever energy they put out towards you, it has to come back. So now they're serving the karma of like negative vibe throwing. Let's just say it like that. But anyway, it says, I release the need to know all the answers. So somebody needs to let go of the how, okay? And just roll with it. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. The 7 of Cups. Confusion. Multiple options. The worst thing the devil can do is give you multiple ideas, okay? This is why, and it's up here with the sanctuary. When you go to the sanctuary, now the sanctuary could be in your spiritual space. A lot of you guys are getting more and more into meditation. And I was getting for another side, I'm getting the same thing for you. You're going to have a breakthrough in your meditation. And you're going to get to a point of like a spiritual ascension that you've never reached before. Okay? And I'm feeling the need to tell some of y'all, do not be afraid. Okay? It was your faith that carried you to a certain point. But faith can carry you to a certain point, but it's also going to carry you to a certain point in your ascension process, which means once you hit that point of no return, those supernatural doors are going to open. You're going to start to see stuff. Okay? You're going to start to see stuff, and you can't freak out and lose your mind and wonder, what's going on? All you're going to say to yourself is, ooh, wow, this really is the Matrix. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let you go on your own. But anyway, the confusion. You got to meditate and go within. You got to meditate and go within. You got to meditate and go within. So let's see what we got going on in the near future. The near future. The 7 of Wands. Sometimes you just got to show people you ain't no punk. Okay, you see how this person is standing there? I think Cancer got this. 10 toes down, holding that wand, ready to go. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be put in this position not because spirit or the universe wants you to fight or wants you to be around negativity, but some of y'all don't even realize how strong you are. Sometimes it's not until your back is against the wall or people are really, really coming at you that you then see how strong you are, how tough you are. And I feel like some of y'all gonna be walking away like this week or this month really like shaking your head. And then you might catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and be like, that's right. You know, your chest is poked out, your chin is lifted up, and it feels good, okay? It feels good. So you standing up, you fighting for what you believe, but it's all about yourself though, okay? It's not about beliefs. It's not about you standing up and fighting for this committee or standing up and fighting for that committee. No, this is all about yourself, okay? Let's see. Courage. Damn. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right? Grab that microphone. Go and stand on that stage. Go and grab your script and stand in the audition. Okay? Go and put your chef hat on and cook that meal. Okay? Some of you guys really have the it, but the push through. This last little push through is what we're looking for. It's kind of like even an audition right now. I feel like some of you guys are auditioning for the universe. And the universe is like, okay, who are we going to choose? Okay. And then the criteria of what they're looking for is what you're about to do. You're about to have more courage than anyone around you thought. And it's going to count for a lot. Let's see what you have in the fear space. The Ten of Swords. Look at that. Scared. Look at you. Scared that you'll fall flat on your face. So I'm going to go straight to the stage and whoop, I'm going to trip and fall and land just like that. End of audition. Okay. End of the show. I'm going to go do something. I'm going to stand up for myself and it's just not going to go right. It's just not going to go right at all. Okay. This is the fear. All right. So a lot of y'all just need a physical depiction to see what you look like or what your fears look like. Okay. Some of you guys' fears already have you defeated. Okay. But remember, faith is what even got you to this point or to this opportunity. Your faith to walk through a specific door has gotten you to this specific challenge. But the question is, will you complete the challenge? Are you up for the challenge? Challenge. Let us see. Whoa. I was going to say, let's see what you look like, but you look like the world, okay? You look like a completion. You look like you've wrapped up a certain phase of your life and you've moved on. And that's why I'm saying, like, to even get to this chapter or to even get to this place, to even get to this opportunity, there was a lot that had to be completed. There was a lot of other challenges that had to be done. Whereas a lot of other people, when it comes to completing challenges or universal obstacle courses to get to your secret desires or your heart's desires, a lot of people quit. Okay? But you look like you can travel the world. Some of you all post pictures online and you got people looking at you jealous, blaming, doubtful, trying to figure out how you do it, or like making up certain excuses in their mind as to why you have what you have and why they don't. I want to talk about it too. I want to talk about the World card. I want to talk about why you have the World card. Why is the World card here? Oh, this one wants to come out. Surrender. It's like you let go of control. And again, faith is believing even when things aren't apparent right there in your face, okay? Believing even when every single circumstance tells you no or tells you that it won't happen. Surrendering is believing because you already heard it. Now this ear is ringing. Believing because you heard it from your spirit guide. You know that God said this is what you're going to do. So you just let it go. A lot of you guys had to let go of the doubt. You had to let go of the fear. And the last thing you're going to let go of is holding on. I feel like for some of you guys, this image of perfection. That's another thing. Somebody needs to hear that. It don't have to be perfect, boo. You not perfect. Nobody on this planet is. It, your product, your skill, your talent, or you does not have to be perfect. Surrender to what you've already been given. And I feel like you're going to go really far. Okay? I release my need to control. All right? Who would you rather have in control? You or God, the universe? You know? The supernatural. Some of y'all, when y'all release control, the supernatural is going to take over. And I keep feeling need to tell some of y'all, don't be scared now. Maybe you need to show the universe you ain't no punk so they can come pull in this esoteric information and start doing some of the magic to y'all that be happening to me. I'm telling you, boy. And you just have to sit back and be like, oh, okay. So this is the measure. Okay. So this is real. Turn up. Okay. Because most people only use 1% of their brain. But what happens when spirit unlocks the other parts? Things get really weird, bro. Really weird. Okay, let's go ahead to your hopes. 5 of Wands. You ready to fight, huh? Woo! Look what jumped over. The 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is every man for himself. This is fighting. This is battling, you know. Some of y'all, every man for himself, you ready to fight it out. Because how other people you may have been around may have operated in every man for themself mode. You know, let me do what's best for me. Let me see what I can benefit and what I can get. You may have been the one always feeding into that, getting the short end of the stick. Not this time. Not this time. This is talking about, oh, I'm ready to fight too. But I don't mean necessarily fight or battle in a sense of negativity. It's more so in a stand up for yourself type of way. Okay? Put yourself first type of way. All right? No, I'm no longer going to allow you to blame me because you failed. No, I'm not going to allow you to inconvenience me because I'm saying like 2 other situations, like someone wants to inconvenience you and you're so used to just bending over backwards, or they're so used to you just bending over backwards that this standing up for yourself is it's a problem. How dare you put yourself before me? Whereas it's like, okay, let's say I don't have a car. I need you to come get me. Scorpio, come get me because I don't have a car. So it's your fault. So then it's like, okay, I'm tired of coming to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of carrying you off to work every day. You feel what I'm saying? So one day you say, okay, it's about time you get your own car or start taking an Uber. But you have the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? But let these people tell you, you're a bad friend. You're the worst person in the world because you won't do what I need you to do and it's your fault. No. You know? Still no. Whatever, take it in whatever context it applies to your situation, but the answer is still no. All right? Outcome, the 8 of Pentacles, because you focused on your own currency. Currency is the things that you find valuable, the things that you treasure. Some things money can buy, some things money cannot buy. It's like you're working on acquiring both, okay? Treasures and things that you want, materialistic things. This is also gifts, skills, talent. This is putting your work to good use. A lot of you guys are really about to stand up for yourself, and it's going to manifest in like your gifts and your skills and your talents. Just remember I was telling you, like, you're on an audition for the universe. It's like, this is you doing the audition, standing up for yourself, showing everybody, I ain't no punk. I follow my dreams. I'll follow the road less traveled. I'll go out there and step out on faith and take that jump as the fool and hope that I'll land on my feet. I'll go out there and I'll battle and I'll fight for it. And then guess what? There's you sitting down because you got the job. That's what we're looking for. Feel like the universe. Like, yeah, hey, man, that's what we're looking for. You stepped out on faith. You did the uncommon, unusual thing. There you go. Here's your promotion. So a lot of you guys are in line for promotion. But look at that. You standing up for yourself. You battling. But look at the 5s. This is the conflict. This is the arguing. This is the gossip. This is the drama. This is the every man for himself energy. 2 5s. 5s represent what? Change. So it's about to be a huge change. Now to wrap it up, I do just want to say this again about this supernatural activity, y'all. I guess, I don't know, metrics is shifting. They done shifted us to an alternate universe. But something about this one is very different, okay? The magic in this alternate universe is very apparent. It's very in your face. It's very like, now you see it, now you don't. But it's like, hold up, I know that was just right there. Like, no, I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. And some of y'all, you really not tripping, bro. You not tripping. All kind of glitches in the matrix. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. One more Vintage Wisdom Oracle card to wrap it up. Innocence. Ah. You know what I feel for this too? Because to show everybody you ain't no punk, it's kind of like people may look at you and see you as innocent, okay? The bottom card, this last card here says awakening. Y'all are going through that process. And also, this is maybe one or two of y'all. You walk around carrying a lot of guilt because people blame you and they push their problems onto you, so much so to the point where you think you actually supposed to be their magical genie problem solver. And because you carry all that guilt, you and these people have deemed you guilty. But the reason why the universe is saying to you today, you got to show people you ain't no punk, is because you're not guilty. You're innocent. Long behold, the judge stepped in and gave the judge the verdict. The verdict came back. You're innocent. So next time somebody come blaming you, nope, innocent. Go find the other person responsible for you being a failure. Go stand in the mirror. You know, stuff like that, okay? But anyway, some of y'all need to know you've been deemed innocent. And because of that, you're moving forward to the next stage, okay? So, congratulations. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So, that's what I give you, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your donations. I appreciate you all so much. And if you guys are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you guys would like to, you can follow me on Instagram at WaterStarVibes, okay? So, Scorpio, thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you all in your next video.